Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Dee and this is Dee's Reading Lounge where I'm sharing my love for reading at my own pace. It is Saturday, November 16th, the day after my birthday. My birthday was yesterday. I had a good day, however I had to work, but that was okay because I just started a new job and so I couldn't take my birthday off, which I usually do. I usually take my birthday off, but it was all good. I still was able to get off and went to dinner, treated myself a little bit. The flowers behind me came from my sister. She sent these to me, and so they're so beautiful. They're hydrangeas and purple roses, I think. So they're beautiful. I had a great day, but today is a new day and another vlog. Anyway, so it's the weekend and I cherish or have been cherishing my weekends. So I have a day planned in my head, nothing written down, but I know I need to sit down and budget. I'm usually not like a Christmas person. I really don't buy into the whole going into debt, spending money that you don't have. I usually don't buy into those type of things, but for some reason, well, I know because a lot of the good things God has blessed me this year. So I'm in the Christmas mood. I'm in the spirit, and I told all of my family and friends that everybody's getting a gift from me. Like I said, my birthday was on yesterday, and so I am gonna sneak in a little what I got for my birthday. Nothing serious. Over 40 edition. I usually go out every year for my birthday, but for some reason I just didn't have that desire to do that, to spend a lot of money like on myself for my birthday. I did buy myself a few things, but I was very intentional about the things that I bought, and I'm gonna be sharing that with you as well at some point in this video. Right now I am having an iced coffee. This is cold brew coffee from Aldi. Some organic almond milk, and then this oat creamer, the gingerbread flavor from Trader Joe's, which is, y'all, so good. So I decided to take a walk. It is a beautiful day, even though it is quite chilly. It's probably like 50s, maybe 60s, but as you can see, the sun is shining, people are out and about, and so I did kind of go crazy, not that bad, yesterday. For my birthday dinner, had some cheesecake and things like that. So time to get back on track and do about 4-mile walk in my favorite park. And then I'm gonna do some Christmas shopping or some shopping. So let me tell you guys what I'm reading. I am reading Educated right now on audio by Tara Westover. This is not a new book. This has been on my radar for some time, and I saw that it was available through Libby. I went ahead and checked it out. So as I walk, I am going to be listening to that. I've got about 9 hours to go. So let's get into the book that I'm currently reading and my first impressions of this book. So I am reading Octavia Butler's Mind of My Mind. This is the second novel in the Patternist series. The series contains 5 books, so this is book number 2. I really did enjoy book number 1. I rated it 4 stars, I believe. 4 stars, I rated it. However, I'm not really enjoying this book number 2 as much as I enjoyed book number 1. This book is so different from book number 1. I don't think I'll be giving anything away, but in book number 2, we are following Doro, which is the immortal character who breeds supernatural beings all over the world and things like that. We meet a lot of different characters in this book, and we're following them as some of them transition from like adolescence to young adulthood and transitioning into developing supernatural powers and how their powers will affect their generation. The main character is Mary, which is Doro's daughter, okay, because you know that Doro, he's able to switch his body by body jumping, snatching people's bodies and wearing them as his own, killing at his leisure, his pleasure, for his own ambitions, okay? So I'm not really enjoying this as much as I enjoyed book number 1, but I am going to push through. I'm not hating it. Some of it is pretty kind of funny or entertaining, but this one I'm finding is a lot more hard to follow because of the different characters that has been introduced in this book. You know, this is like my first time reading a full out series. I'm usually a one and done person, so it's been kind of a little difficult trying to follow like the second book that's not similar or like a continuing story of the first 2 characters or main characters in book number 1. So not hating it, but you know, it's, you know, so far I am 130 pages in, so I'm almost done. I will be done with this by the end of the week, this week, hopefully by Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm currently reading. So now I'm going to show you all the things that I got for my birthday, which consists of things other than books. But if you're just only here for the books, I will put a timestamp on the screen so you can jump to that if you're not interested in seeing the other things that I got. But anyway, so I did get a membership from Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa from my significant other. He got this for me for my birthday, and I'm all about self-care. I do believe in taking care of my health, both inside and outside, and just relaxing. And so when I saw this on my computer, my workstation, when I got up that morning for work, because I did have to work on my birthday, it was such an amazing surprise that he got me this, because it's just what I need. So I got that, and then you guys saw the beautiful flowers, but if not, I will put it on the screen here. My sister sent me those on my birthday. They're absolutely beautiful. They're still living. And then let's see, I got myself a new perfume. Now, I do like perfumes. However, I really don't go out a whole lot to be wearing and spending a whole lot of money on perfume. But here and there, usually every 2 years or so, I like to buy myself a new fragrance other than like my staple ones. So I decided to buy the Black Opium by Saint Laurent or YSL, because I actually smelled this on my friend when I went home for homecoming. She had this, and so I said, you know what, that sounds really good. And so here is what it looks like. This is a 30 or a 1 ounce bottle. Didn't realize it was going to be this tiny, y'all, but that's okay. When I put it on, I definitely can like smell it on me, like within my person, and if someone comes close, they can smell it too. But I wouldn't say that it projects well, because or the lasting power is all that. Now, I only wore it one time on my birthday. I will continue to wear it, and you know, if you're interested, I will report back, or you know, let you know how I feel about this if you're interested. But I mean, I like the way it smells. It's a nice smell. Definitely a winter fragrance, and so you know, I'm happy. It was on sale, so I didn't have to go broke trying to buy that. This is the over 40 birthday haul, okay? So I enjoy all things comfort, and I love boy shorts as underwear. And so I didn't realize that these were the Skims brand that I bought. So these underwear are boy shorts by the brand Skims, which is a Kim Kardashian brand. And if I would have known they were by Kim Kardashian, I probably would not have bought them, because I just don't like to support that family at all. But anyway, after they came to me and I saw that they were Skims, I went online and it seems like people have good things to say about them. So we'll see, but I know this might be TMI, but this is the color assortment that I bought, and they're boy shorts. You know, hey, we're all women here, and if you are a man watching this, hey, I hope you don't mind. Anyway, all right, so I got those. And then the next thing that I got was for myself was some new Christmas pajamas. So during the Christmas holidays or season, I love, that's all I wear is Christmas pajamas, okay? Christmas mugs and all of that. As you can see, I do have a Christmas Starbucks cup that I purchased from Starbucks last week. It actually turns green. This is actually a clear cup, but when you put your drink in here, it turns green or whatever. Loving this. Anyway, back to the pajamas. So I saw these in Walmart, and the material is really soft and like velvety smooth, and it's got like a little ribbon or bow on them. They're red, and they're like joggers because you can see the cuffed ankles, and then of course like the Henley top, and then it came with some socks. So that was $20, and so went ahead and picked that up for myself for my birthday. And then the day before my birthday, I went in and purchased some books from Barnes & Noble. Now, I said I was not going back to Barnes & Noble. I know I said that. Don't want to make a habit of it because Barnes & Noble's books are stupidly expensive, okay? However, it was my birthday, and I already had my birthday funds already saved up. And so I said, you know what? It's my birthday. So what? The books are a little bit more. I have the money for it. Anyway, so the first book that I bought from Barnes & Noble is Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez. I've heard several people talk about this book. You know, it's not super popular. It is a historical fiction, and the main character in this book follows like a nurse. If you didn't know, I'm a nurse, and so anything, you know, nurse related in that aspect really intrigues me. Thought I would purchase this book because I hadn't heard any negative things about this, and I think it was in a book club, somebody's book club. Anyway, so I got that one, and then the next one I got just random. I was looking for a thriller because I'm reading this science fiction. Like after I'm done with that, I know I need to get to my 8x24 list, okay? I do, but I really wanted, after I'm finished with those books, I really want to jump into something else. Anyway, so randomly I saw this just displayed on the shelf by itself, and I picked it up. This is called This Girl's a Killer, and so of course the cover captured me. Now, I do like a nice cover, okay? However, I don't just buy a book because of the cover if I don't like what is reading on the back. I think it's about a girl who, of course, is a serial killer, but she's sort of doing society a favor by killing bad people. I've watched a movie with that premise before, and so can't wait to get into this when I do get into it. It is, let's see, a bit of a chunker, but not that bad, like 400, bordering 400 pages. And so the last book that I bought from Barnes & Noble's is this one, and of course, again, this beautiful cover captured my attention. So this is Kennedy Ryan's Real. I do believe this is a re-release with a different cover. I think maybe this was one of her older backlisted books that she's written. I'm new to her. I haven't read any books by her at all before, but when I saw this like right in the front of the registers out on the table display, I was like, that's such a beautiful cover. And then I read the back and I was intrigued. So I went ahead and picked this one up as well. So it says Nevia Saint is ready for the spotlight. After months as an understudy, this is her night to shine. She never imagined he would watch in the audience. Famous film director, fascinating, talented, fine. Before she can catch her breath, everything is changing. Nevia goes from backstage Broadway to center stage Hollywood, from being unknown to having her name on everyone's lips. So I'm intrigued. I was intrigued enough about that premise on the back. And so, of course, along with this beautiful cover, so I went ahead and picked this one up for myself for my birthday. Hey everyone, so it's about 5:45. You know it gets dark early now, which I hate, completely hate. I'm on my way to meet my coworker and friend. We're going out to Cheesecake Factory. She is treating me to belated birthday dinner this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't think I'm gonna have cheesecake, even though it is tempting. I did have cheesecake on Friday night when I did go out for dinner on Friday night, so don't want to be doing too much. Hey y'all, so it is Friday night. It is about maybe 10 o'clock, and I am in my lounge area where I lay and just read. I have started Never Caught by Erica Armstrong Dunbar. This is on my TBR, one of the books, 8 books that I want to read before the end of the year, and I'm finally getting to it. And y'all, so far it's a page turner. It really is a page turner. I'm learning a lot of things that I probably learned like in school that I forgot about, not Black history or anything like that. And so chapter 2 gets into how George Washington came back from fighting the war. He was a general in the army, and he was elected president. So now he's got to make the move to New York. And so I'm sure I learned that New York was the first like capital of the United States originally, but I completely forgot about that. And so he has left for New York. His wife Martha, she's really upset that she has to leave her home in Mount Vernon in Virginia. I am from Virginia, so this book really like resonates with me as far as like some of the landmarks, the cities. They still exist to this day. And it's just kind of like so surreal that all this was happening in my neck of the woods. So at this point in the book, Ona Judge is 16 years old, and she is the daughter of Betty Judge. Now, Ona is mixed because Betty, it's not known because I guess, things weren't written down, and because of what happened to a lot of Black women who were slaves. They were either raped, they either had consensual relationships with white men, but we don't know what happened, if it was rape or it was a romantic relationship. Ona, she's mixed, so her father is a white man. He started off as an indentured servant, and he worked his way up to his freedom, and instead of, I guess he really didn't have a choice. He didn't have the power, I should say, to free Betty if they were in a romantic relationship, and his kids. He left them in slavery, which is like, dang, that has to be a tough situation, right? To be in love with someone, and you being on the other side of the fence, right? You being freed and leaving your family in bondage. That has to be a hard decision, but regardless, he made the decision to leave. He didn't stick around. But anyway, so that is where I have left off, which was a lot in these short 2 chapters. Has been very informative, and like I said, it's a page turner because traditionally I love history. I love Black history. I love reading about things that I never knew about, like Ona Judge. Never learned about her in school. Nobody was talking about this lady. I want to sit and read this book. This is probably going to go fast for me because I'm genuinely interested in this book. This is not a long book. This is only, I thought it was 200 and something pages, but really it's only, oh my gosh, it's shorter than I thought. It's only 197 pages. And then all of this right here, acknowledgments and like notes, references, I guess, index and notes. So I'm going to be finish this probably midweek next week before Thanksgiving, hopefully. Where's my bookmark? Here it is. Let me use my bookmark. And show you guys what I got for my birthday. So I decided to get another Kindle. I had a Kindle, but my Kindle, when I turned it on a few weeks ago, it didn't turn on, y'all. It did not turn on. I couldn't, I lost my charger. I bought another charger, but even that did not turn the Kindle on. So it's completely dead. It doesn't work anymore. So I just bought this for the Black Friday sale, the 21st. I did have some leftover birthday money, and I used that money that I had left over to purchase this. This was on sale for, I want to say, I'll put the price up here. I forgot how much I paid for it, but I did pay $20 to get the ad-free removed, the ads removed, because that is one of the things that I did not like about the Kindle in the first place, is the lock screen, all those ads. And so I don't think there's any way to 100% get rid of that, because when you go to the home screen, it still is advertising books, okay, based on, I guess, the books that I've bought from Amazon. Is suggesting or recommending books for me. So I really don't like that, to be honest with you. I just don't want to be advertised for something I spent my money on. I don't want that to be in my face. But I was willing to pay the $20 to get rid of the locked ad screen. Anyway, so what I'm going to do for 2025 is to read the books that I purchased a long time ago, because I still have some books in my library still sitting here that I never read. I only have read, and I've gone through and deleted a lot of the books I was just not interested in reading anymore. So from the books that I have read, I only have read not three. Well, I have read that book. Okay, three books, like from beginning to end. Only 3 books. I think I'm going to do a video on my Kindle library. And if I'm not interested in reading the book, then I will delete it. So the only reason why I decided to get this is because it is travel friendly. I did purchase the basic at first, but I sent it back because it was too small, and plus I hadn't realized that Black Friday was coming and they were going to have a sale. That screen on the Kindle Basic was 6 inches versus this. This is about the same size as my old Kindle, and I just thought that was just too small, and it would take like a long time for me to get through books. Reading on that, it was just too tiny. And so I decided to upgrade to the paper, the Paperwhite. This is the Paperwhite. I said all that, and I didn't even tell you what type of Kindle this was, but this is the Paperwhite, and that's okay for me. I don't need the color soft. I don't need all of that. I just want something that I can take with me, that's portable, and that I can read on the go. Even though, you know, I'm not a Kindle girly, you know, it is nice and convenient to have this when I am traveling. I want to read books, and plus it's just really nice to have all of my books, all in my ebooks, all in one place. I do have an iPad, but it is larger, and it is harder to hold in my hand, and plus it's not really good on my eyes. This is specifically made for reading, and so I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and get this Kindle, and we're going to be reading the books that I have already purchased. I'm mostly going to be using this. I might buy a few books, like really cheap books on Amazon, cheap books like $4.99 and below. I'm not going to buy any full price books. I will read those books by checking them out from my library using the Libby app. So that's mostly how I'm going to get the books that I'm going to be reading from on this. But yeah, so this is my new Kindle. I'm not going to go through a whole like tour of the Kindle because a lot of people have done videos already but it's a 7-inch screen. I think this is wide and big enough for me. It's not so heavy. It does have a little weight to it, but it's not heavy. I did get this new cover. I did get the jade green version, if you can see. This cover I was expecting to be like a vinyl, but it's plastic. Don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's cheap. So hopefully this probably will protect it. But being that this is rubber, it feels like a rubber. Not sure if it should. That if a pop socket will stick to this, but it should though. So I probably will get a pop socket to make things a little easier for me. But that is it, you guys. That is the birthday vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just going to get back to this book and try to read as much as I can before I lay it down tonight. This book does have pictures in it too. Let's see, the wedding. Okay, so really enjoying this so far. Now I know it's a sad book, okay? It's reading stuff like that is not like a happy, enjoyable experience, but you know, just learning my history, that's what I mean by I'm enjoying the book. The book is not, of course, it's not going to be boring because nothing about our history is boring. Well, that's enough. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.